I want the world to hear this. Are we on? Are we live? Okay, immediately. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. And at 2, Kari goes, I have AEP back.
I do.
Like the
I have AEP back. I called
Everything.
my dad this morning and I was like, my feet are tingling, my calves are tingling. Like I'm having nerve pain, like true nerve pain from sitting all the time.
Sorry.
Like yesterday, I had back-to-back meetings from 7:30 until 1:30, and I got up like once. And then, I start every morning at 4 o'clock sitting at my desk.
Says you have the posture of a shrimp.
So mine's not like I don't lean back. Like I'm right up in my client's face. Like I lean forward. Yeah, I like lean forward, and that's my problem. So that's why I'm trying to lean back.
No, like that's a good thing because you're engaged and stuff.
I know, but like I have zero of like lumbar support. So I don't know.
So I had a different funny story.
It's called AEP back. If you didn't know,
AEP back. So I feel like I've had AEP back before, but I didn't know what that was.
Last year I had AEP carpal tunnel.
I remember your carpal tunnel. God, it's hard.
It's hard.
Who says that this white collar work isn't blue collar vibing?
I don't know.
So I was in physical therapy after I had my son. I had some like abdominal things, so I was in physical therapy. And my physical therapist said, you really need to get one of these things to sit on because you sit so much during the day. Your posture, I can tell how much you sit. You really need to get one of these things.
Okay.
And it's for like your sacrum, like your tailbone, I guess. And it's like because I sit like on my tailbone.
Oh.
But I misheard her. So I thought she said, you need to get them for your safe girl. Like she said, you said you need a sacrum pillow. I thought she said a safe girl pillow.
Safe girl pillow?
Safe girl pillow.
Sacral. You're probably like a sacral.
Yes. And so I was like, okay, I'm still not right. But that was just like a safe girl. So what I thought she was saying, I'm looking at Alex.
That is hilarious.
What I thought she meant was I went full domestic violence. And I thought like safe girl, like your posture is because you're curled up like this. So I kept telling her, this is my safe girl pillow. I have safe girl problems. And it was like, what? I was
what is this pillow?
It's literally just like a wedged pillow so that it makes you kind of sit forward so you can't sit on your tailbone.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
It was so soft. It was really comfortable. However, it's not a safe girl pillow. It's a sacral. Sacral. So you can see why, like,
it sounds like it.
But I literally was like, that. What a horrible explanation for this position.
Yeah.
It was a safe girl sit.
What, do you still use the pillow?
I don't use the pillow. I have a terrible safe girl. Welcome to the Medicare Cafe.
Be careful or you'll get AEP back.
An AEP bag. Posture like a shrimp and you dodge imaginary. No, this is going in a dark place. My friends.
Good morning. It's 10:01.
It's 10:01. If you have any questions, first of all, you're joined by your host today. My name's Olivia Richardson.
And I'm Kari Vogt, and we're finally together.
So together and
just hold hands the whole show.
You said that last week you had like the best time with Clayton.
It was just fun. I don't know what it was. He was like the highlight of my day. It was
Clayton
just
tends to have that effect on people.
It was just fun.
He's just fun. I love it.
He turned my mood around from my...
Well, that's what I was hearing about. Like your call was just... And I will tell you, like that is so frustrating. I know if you guys want to know like what was Kari's call, visit the last episode. Did you talk about it on the call last week?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think I had vented enough to...
The world
Clayton.
didn't need to know.
Yeah.
It was like basically...
The worst part of it though is I forgot to share that she talked this slow.
Oh no.
This
my ADHD brain could never.
So what if GoodRx if this was $3 cheaper than WellCare and I was just pulling out my hair.
I can't imagine.
It was just funny.
I can imagine you frustrated. I can't imagine you frustrated.
I catch myself because I just get very short, and I literally I had to put the phone away and take a deep breath. I was like, "Don't be short with her. It's okay. Don't be short."
Oh, so this was all on the phone.
This was on the phone. Yeah.
Oh no, I was one.
I called on the way here thinking it'd be like a 5-minute phone call, and then it was.
Well, it would have been if she would have talked at a normal speed.
It would have been a 5-minute conversation.
Rachel Brandmeier in our office, Rachel.
Yeah.
So she listens to a bunch of podcasts and books on tape and stuff. One time I got into her car.
Does she listen to it at like 1.75 speed?
She listens to it like at 2x to 3x speed. And I'm just like,
that
Rachel,
gives me the most anxiety.
I have so much anxiety. And I'm like, I can't hear
How
it.
is that?
And she's like, oh, they just said da 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 da. I'm like, your brain, it just like
But not even that. Like, how is that Like,
It's not.
it like it would be
It's
like
not
I'd be
relaxing. No.
like I don't even know. Yeah.
We're on a time crunch today. I want to make sure. I literally was mapping out today's episode and thinking, like, really, there's not a whole lot going on. Even our staff has kind of mentioned, Matt Beach from our key accounts team mentioned that, like, things have been kind of quiet the last couple weeks. We're not seeing a ton of major disruption. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to have a whole bunch to talk about today, to discuss.
Wrong.
And then I started putting it out there. And I'm like, there's so much to talk about today.
Tell us.
So I want to be consistent of everybody's time. So first and foremost, not the elephant in the room. I don't think anybody's shocked about this, but I do want to mention more carriers have announced non-commissionable plans. I'm really actually surprised we haven't seen more of this, but WellCare did announce that they do have some non-commissionable plans. They are telling people, so making sure that they were fairly popular plans. These were ones that were written pretty often. So if you are in their Medicare Advantage, because obviously the PDP has not been commissionable. Medicare Advantage, I don't think there's been a bunch of D-SNP or the other ones, but like look at your WellCare, make sure you're double checking that what you're writing is commissionable.
I thought they had to give like some 30-day notice or something. It depends on the contract.
And it might. I don't know when the effective date is. I just saw the notice that they did announce it, so it could be 30 days from now, but I'm not 100% sure. I did not do my homework. If I'm being the most honest, but I do know that happened. I am actually really surprised. Not surprised. I'm happy, but like kind of like that more carriers didn't mid AEP pull commissions. We've only seen. You're surprised? I'm surprised
that more didn't.
Last year, a bunch of them did it, and this year, going into AEP, all the carriers said we are going to do whatever we can to avoid doing this. We do not want to pull commissions. We're going to do. It was such a bad look. We're going to do whatever. So most of them who did go non-commissionable announced that they would be non-commissionable at the beginning of the year. I'm just still I really expected to see a lot more plans go non-commissionable.
Feels like a lot to me.
No, that's so fair. I have a very different perspective. That is the most fair.
Feels like there's a lot.
I'll be quiet. As an update, I do want to let people know that Integrity Connect updates. Today, we are experiencing some tech issues on Integrity Connect.
Lovely.
Basically, they're not showing the prices whenever you do like the full comparison. It's not showing the dollar amounts other than premium in like those comparison tiles.
That was like that yesterday afternoon too.
It?
There's a little pink bar.
Yes.
That comes across.
Basically, now if you click on the tile and click plan details, all the pricing is in there.
It's just not on that main.
It's just not dragging it from there to that. It does affect the price sorting. So be careful when you're looking at price sorting. Right now they have a banner that says like this is still an issue. It is affecting like the price sorting isn't correct because it's not pulling the data. But if you click plan details, it is showing up in there. Also, happy week of Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving this week. Can you believe it? Are you a decorator pre or post Thanksgiving for Christmas?
Usually it's after, like when we get like the Saturday after Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving was so late. We did it this past weekend. We did it Sunday.
So I'm a purist when it comes to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I have a funny story.
How so? What is that? Explain.
I'm not going to tell my funny story because I fear for... Anyways, it means that like I'm very much... Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. My favorite.
Yeah.
And I think it deserves all the attention. And when I feel like when you decorate before...
For sure, it takes...
And I am like mean about it usually.
But Thanksgiving isn't at our house. I agree with that, you know.
That makes a difference. I am like a bully to people that decorate for Christmas prior to Thanksgiving. Except
you did it.
I did it this year. And I don't want to tell anybody, so I'll just tell a few hundred of my closest friends here on the cafe. I didn't want to tell anybody that I did it, but I did. I decorated last weekend because I'm going to be gone.
It's late. Thanksgiving is late
and I'm going to be gone out of town Friday and Saturday.
You had to.
My birthday's that Sunday. So
you had to do it.
I'm not happy about it.
I'm really glad I didn't text you happy birthday on the 14th when I thought it was your birthday.
Wait, your birthday's...
Mine was
the 12th, right?
The 12th. I don't know why I thought you were the 14th.
I was going to say yours isn't even the 14th. Well, no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. I will accept all of your kindest texts.
The 31st.
There is no 31st.
30th.
The
30th.
How's your AEP back? How's it going, baby girl? Okay, a couple more things. With just some updates. Something is interesting. We don't have
Olivia, my tree is up currently.
Sully, here's the issue with that. I see a turkey. He's talking about you. Here's the thing about
Hey!
that, Sully. I did put my tree up this year. I actually put up 2 trees this year. So normally I'd be very upset and mad and yelling at you, which is completely out of character for me. But this year I can't say anything because I also put my trees up. I did want to just hint at or talk about, I don't think anything, I've just checked right before I got on here today. I hadn't seen any updates, but we should be getting an update any minute on this. And that is what's going to happen with the ACA tax extensions.
Oh.
So right now, I think President Trump is in the process of putting together his plans to lower the cost of healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
And in those plans is my husband's calling me. He will have to wait. And in those plans, it is basically there's talks of him proposing extending the ACA tax credits for 2 more years.
Okay.
However, they will come with some pretty significant limits. So right now, it's all just based on like income. They're talking about like changing those income limits and maybe even changing who else is eligible outside of income. So what we all thought, we all kind of just wrote off tax credits for 2026 ACA benefits. They could very well be there.
Just don't know exactly what the
we should be getting some updates here within the next couple days. If it's not already.
I hope so, because I mean, how are these people making decisions?
I know. Well, I think most agents have been working under the impression of they're just not going to exist. We're just working under the impression that they're not going to exist. So looking at like Manhattan Life's affordable.
My back, I can't reach.
Is that AEP back, girl?
I know.
Looking at Manhattan Life's plan, looking at United Health One's plan, looking at all the other like short-term medical. There's another one, National General, but they're not National General anymore. Allstate. So wow, I just showed my age.
I still call it National General.
Yeah. Do you?
I
feel
do.
better. I feel
I
better.
do.
A couple more things, and I'm sorry. My environment tries to kill me, so my throat sounds like I've gargled safety pins that
You
were
sound
not
beautiful.
safety. Thank you. I'm gonna start a jazz band, I think. And
That'd be good.
did you know I played saxophone?
I play piano. Should we start a band?
Starting a jazz band. Alex, what do you got? What do you play?
Triangle.
Alex got a
Okay.
solid triangle.
There you go.
Might put some cowbell on you. Reminder: our sales support team wants us to give you a reminder. Check the statuses of your applications, even if you're submitting them in Integrity Connect or you're submitting on the carrier platforms. Here's why you always need to check the statuses of your applications. It's because oftentimes your clients will get confused because somebody else will talk to them and they will move plans after they talk to you because they get called by somebody in a call center, or they get, or they just get confused and they disenroll on accident. It happens all the time. It happens every year. Every December 8th, I get a phone call of like, my client's no longer my client. What do I do? Well, you really need to be checking the statuses of your applications.
Olivia looking like an adorable woolly bear caterpillar with that sweater.
What a vibe. Are those the ones that they're little caterpillars
that are brown and black, just like that?
Just like this.
Yes. You're not supposed to touch those, right? I think those are like the...
Oh, I obsessively.
I think some of them are poisonous. Maybe it's the green fuzzy ones or the white fuzzy ones. They're like poisonous.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I'll be back, actually. They're not. No, they're fuzzy. They're fuzzy. They're fuzzy.
There's certain fuzzy ones that you're supposed to stay away from.
They tell you how harsh your winter's gonna be.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those aren't poisonous. Those are helpful. Probably.
But
yeah. So just keeping that in mind. I don't remember what I was talking about. One thing I will say. I love a segue. Keep it in mind.
Sadie said I would pick you up and carry you to the other side of the road. 10 out of 10.
Even if I was poisonous,
that's awesome.
Just don't lick me,
that
and
was
you'll be
so
fine,
wonderful,
right?
Sadie.
Isn't that the thing? Like, don't lick me, and you probably will be okay. Thank you. So yes, check your apps. One more thing, because I feel like my voice is going to give out, and it's just not happening today. Actually, 2 more things. I lie constantly.
What are they?
1, reminder. A lot of people are looking at ways to extend I speed up. Looking for ways to extend their AEP. A lot of people are kind of like, we're kind of seeing like at this point 2 camps of agents. One camp of agent is saying, I'm not going to get to everybody this AEP. I have a list of my clients that I am not going to get to. I need help. How do I help these people with only 3 weeks left?
Yeah.
We have another group of people that are like, hey, I've seen all my clients. I've seen all my prospects. I have 3 weeks left. I'd like to grow. What can I do now to be growing and continuing to build this AEP? So 2 things. 1, if you're wanting to extend your AEP, keep in mind that there are over 2.1 million service area reductions this year. 2.1 million consumers will not have coverage in 2026 unless they make a change this year. That's a lot of people. More than last year.
Yeah. That was more than last year?
More than last year. Last year was like
Dang.
1.8. I think this
Why
year
does it feel like last year was more?
Because, well, so
We're just used to it now.
we're just used to it.
That's
because
sad.
like last year was just like
That's
abrupt
pretty sad.
and crazy and like and jarring.
Yeah.
And a lot of people weren't as prepared for all the SARs last year.
Interesting.
This year we were prepared for it. Agents were kind of like, this is old news. We know how to handle this. But keep in mind, why does that matter for extending your AEP? SARs give you an election that starts December 8th and ends February 28th. So if you're working with anybody that is experiencing an SAR, even if they've moved, even if they've already made their plan selection for January 1st, they still qualify for that SEP. So you still have between December 8th and December 31st to get them a January 1st effective date. You can also get them a February 1st effective date in January and a March 1st effective date in February. So just knowing like there are more people than ever that qualify for this SEP. Start talking about it. Start doing start talking to people who are sorry, that was probably really gross in the microphone. I tried to roll through it and that came at your expense. Make sure you're target some of your marketing to people who, hey, have you been told your plan won't exist in 2026? Talk with me, get with me, let's have some conversation.
I also have pushed, I'm really mad at how busy my December 8th week is because I have pushed all of my T65s or retiring to that week.
Yes.
So that I can make room for all my, if they do have a AEP deadline.
Gone are the days of off periods.
Oh,
like,
for
gone
sure.
Are the days of
for sure.
People like, oh, December 8th, like I'm done. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not doing anything like that. Like that hasn't existed for the last couple years. And I think we're going to continue to see.
And then it's the panic of like, I haven't got my cards yet. I haven't gotten my cards yet. I haven't gotten my cards yet.
Office work.
Where is my card?
Yes. Yes.
All till Christmas.
So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that if you are moving people off of a Medicare Advantage onto a Medicare supplement, there are some MedSup carriers, not all of them. Some of them are doing like instant issue, and those have been awesome for this time of year.
Like if they're underwriting?
If they're underwriting. But if you are going to be underwriting into a Medicare supplement, just keep in mind that you would want to wait to enroll them into a PDP until after you make sure 100%
that it's approved.
That their MedSup is approved.
I've got somebody this morning. I just checked. We underwrote him 2 weeks ago, and he was approved. And I emailed him. I was like, "Let's do your drug plan now."
Write that drug plan because we have seen it happen so many times. So they'll write them the Medicare supplement
and the drug plan
and the drug plan. And January 1, the drug plan kicks them off that Medicare Advantage plan. They don't qualify for OEP. They don't qualify for anything, any other election.
It's a mess.
And the MedSup doesn't get approved.
Yeah, that's a mess.
So at this point, if it is taking a long time to get a Medicare supplement approved, what I would do is I would change it to a February 1st effective date and then use...
When did I do that? When did I imitate seniors?
I love it.
When was I doing that? Did I do that?
Where's the Medicare card? And then make sure that you enroll them for a February 1st effective date and then use OEP to enroll them into a prescription drug plan. That way, you're just 100% sure you have the time to get them through the underwriting.
When is Brian coming into town? I want to meet this guy. Why
He
have I
came
never?
into town
I've
last
never
year.
met Brian.
We went to Flat Branch for all my Columbia friends.
Invite me on your next lunch with
time.
Brian.
Brian, come into town. I don't like that. I don't like asking to see you.
My whole TikTok handle is because of you, Medicare. I owe you lunch. I owe you lunch, Brian.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Brian actually pays us to allow him to work with us. Could you imagine? So then last name at least, for those of individuals who are trying to, I'm so sorry, my energy is so down. I'm trying my best
You are
to
not.
muscle through.
You are
I
not
feel like
at
I can be
all.
vulnerable with me and my closest friends of being like,
You are not at all.
I'm just doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Hit us with your last point.
Ideas to get last minute clients. I just have a couple ideas to make sure, like, if you are somebody that's like, hey, I want to start actually getting new clients. I've seen my current clients. I have seen my prospects. I have 3 weeks left. The hard thing about this is that most marketing campaigns and marketing strategies can take weeks
Yeah.
to like. So by the time
Yep.
by the time you launch something, AEP is over.
Reach out to your strategic partners.
That's my number one thing. Reach
There you
out to all of your strategic partners and say like, hey, I have 3 more weeks or 2 more weeks at this point to really be helping your clients.
I was really mad last week that I had 3 seminars. I was like, why did I do this like in the mid-November? Why did I have 3 seminars in 1 week? And I've gotten 4 reach outs since then from those seminars.
Yes. It's and that was another one. It's like do a last minute seminar, and you can do a seminar based off of, are you experiencing an SAR?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what that means. Let's talk about your options so that you do have an extended AEP. You don't have to get that enrollment in before December 7th. So do SAR seminars, reach out to all of your strategic alliances. And the third one is just get really active on online platforms. And I think now is the time to actually finance your social media post. As in, when you do a social media post, the only people that those posts go to are your current clients. Or not your current clients, excuse me, are people who have liked or followed your page.
Right.
That's when you do a social media post, that's the only people that see it. The people
Unless
who have
you
liked or
boost
followed
it.
your page. So that's why I say finance it and boost it and turn it into an advertisement. That way it gets out to beyond those individuals and it gets in front of a new audience. Now is the time, and it has a much quicker turnaround than, say, like a call campaign or a mail campaign or even a seminar campaign. You'll get a much faster turnaround, oftentimes same day. So start boosting those valuable posts and
talk to your
financing them.
family at Thanksgiving.
God,
Talk
what a
to your aunt.
horrible
No,
aunt.
talk
I
to
don't
get
wanna
your.
talk to my family. Just kidding. They're probably fine. Your family's probably better.
Like I'm thinking of. Yeah, I have probably 3 aunts I could poach.
Yeah. Isn't it so hard though? So I've been in the Medicare. This is my 13th AEP. Okay. This is so funny. You and I have talked about this before. This is my 13th AEP. I've been doing
This
this
is my 6th.
for a while. Girl.
6 years.
None of my family members are my clients. None of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And what's crazy about that is like my mom's twin sister who like, because I gave you my mom.
I was gonna say one of yours they're my client.
My mom is your client. And my mom, so her twin sister and her obviously turned 65 at the same time. And my mom is like, her twin sister is like arguing with my mom about the things that they have to do. So my mom's calling you, my mom's calling everybody, like, we have to do this health thing. We have to go get an appointment. We have to go, we have to pay this money. And mom's just like, Olivia and Kari told me none of this. So mom's calling me being like, is this true? And I was like, no, Mom. And they won't believe her. And like her sisters get on there and just like, I don't know, Rhonda, Gina's done her research. And mom's like, my daughter has done this for 13 years
and
what
says
do you mean that
yeah.
this person's done research for a week. And literally like my grandma.
Chat knows all. That's why, don't you know?
Chat knows all. It's so funny how like sometimes your family is the one that's like, they can't not see you as that little teenager that was, you know, had the nose ring at Thanksgiving lunch and talked about all the tattoos she was going to get to upset grandma. But yeah, anyways.
I forgot your mom called. That was so
She was just like, she's like, I believe you, but I'm going to go get this.
Do you know,
like,
do you know if, like your welcome to Medicare visit, if doctors are like incentivized to get that done?
I do. Yes.
Because I have had multiple clients this AEP that have never said this before, that like they're being like harassed by their doctor to like get this done.
Her doctor. Now her doctor is also her niece, aka the daughter of her twin sister.
Okay.
So that
plays into it.
The plot thickens.
Okay.
But yeah, so and she's like her assistant and her nurse practitioner was calling my mom saying, we need to get you in here or your Medicare won't start. Mom's just like, that's not true.
So are they like financially incentivized? like the doctor's offices?
I do know that they do. Again, that is, yes, they are incentivized. Not probably in the same way of like, if you do this, you get an extra bonus. Probably not in that same way, but it's easy money for them to get.
Yeah.
So keeping that in mind.
Just curious.
It's 10:22. Thank you guys for being my friends.
We done 4 minutes early?
Yeah. 4 minutes?
I said 10:27.
You said 10:27?
I said 10:27.
We
That'd
are-
be 5. Send me out. Send me home now.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Send me home now. My gosh.
I'll send you home, but I won't send you to pasture. That's what I always say. Take me to pasture. Take me to pasture.
Oh, guys.
We're going to make
Waking up
it.
at 4 every day since October 1st has been rough.
Cannot compute. Cannot relate. My son came into my room last night at 2 in the morning.
At least the Christmas tree's been on the last few days.
That has actually
Working like
helped.
just in the dark at 4 a.m. with the tree. It makes it better.
Christmas trees and carries. Neither take breaks.
It makes it better.
No, my son came into my room last night at 2 a.m. holding his Switch game, which was on top of the fireplace. Not sure what aerobic performance he did to retrieve said Switch game. Comes into my room, sits down in the bed, the audacity, and sits in my bed and plays his Switch game at 2 a.m.
What?
At 2 a.m.
What?
And I said, sir, do you know what time it is? He goes, it's sleep time.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Then he just says, okay, hands me the Switch and lays down in the bed next to me and his dad. I'm just like, what has happened? What has happened? I was just like,
Did it take him a while to fall back asleep?
Yes, it sure as heck did.
I was going to
Because
say,
the
I
child-
feel like he was.
Because and here's the thing, I go outside in the morning, every light is on between his room, the kitchen, and the living room. I'm
So
sorry.
he just
we don't
woke
have
up.
time for this. I'm telling you, this little child decided he got a new game that he bought. That was my joke, my thing I was going to talk about. Okay. I don't have time to talk about it, but you should know I have a really funny story about my kid making financial decisions.
Okay.
And this is the repercussion of that. Until next time, guys, have fun
Make money
and give impeccable service. We're going to make it. We're going to make it.